rotating. It wouldn't go carry over. Now it came through. Great.
Okay.
All right. So how you doing?
Yeah, things are good. Happy to be here. It's good to be back online with you guys.
Great. Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing what you, Deanna had mentioned that you're, I guess, in the hemp business, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. We've been in the hemp business now for years, and come to a place where we're launching products, selling products, and we have formulas in place, ready, ripe for investment and company growth acceleration. Like in a big way, we got a marketing plan that is bigger than something that I originally thought out, that dreamed this to be. So it's an exciting process.
So give me a little background about it. I did take a look at the description briefly, but give me a little more background about it, where you're located, that type of thing, and then I'll ask some other questions from there.
Okay, sounds good. So my background is in executive board management, startup companies. I've started 4 or 5 different companies over the years. I started out actually in driving NASCAR, so I'm a NASCAR race car driver by trade. So it was an exciting time in my life. But now I've moved on to business startup and hemp industry. Got my feet wet by working as a processor in Colorado for this is a period of time on the farm processing hemp. So really got into the nuts and bolts of it all and built some amazing connections with some people in high places in Colorado. Grew it from there. Realized that the industry needs brands that they can trust. So next thing I know, I'm launching into collaborating with other industry partners in the hemp industry. Very fortunate to have been able to partner up with the president of our company, Robert Huerta, Alan Santana. These guys they're ex-professional boxers.
Yep, I heard your names. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our vision for the company, is to bring this to the athletes in the sporting community.
So is it more in terms of athletes, for professional athletes, amateur athletes, would it be more for pain management? For what would angle for them?
The benefit, the number one benefit that people see from the hemp oil and hemp beverage products is pain relief. It brings the body back into balance, a state of homeostasis, endocannabinoid system stimulation. So when that happens, pain just disappears. It's 10 times more powerful than aspirin. People are seeing so many other benefits. New things pop up on a regular basis of studies that are happening, proving that this product does really stimulate people's recovery and pain reducing, and I can go on and on about some of the success stories that Olympic gold medalists are seeing from this regular use of this product.
So right now you've gathered some intelligence, some stats, got evidence to support some of the things that you're doing. How long have you been in operation for?
We started the company a year and a half ago, and have ever since been narrowing in on exactly what our product is, and are building to be where we are today. We've really built a team of all-stars with our president, with our COO, with our CFO, Eric Hoffman. These guys, they have extensive experience in the industry. We're currently in talks right now with partnering up with Kevin Harrington himself. He's very interested in partnering up and being part of the marketing program. He told us what we're up against is about a $30 million capital campaign. So we are certainly moving forward, and we have exciting things on the horizon. We're at the early stage of the company. we do have inventory. We have made sales. We're excited about where we're at and about raising money.
Okay, great. So in terms of sales, I mean, where right now, what do the sales look like? I mean, is there inventory? Are you sitting on inventory? Is there a certain amount? How are you channeling? How are you selling? Are you selling direct to the end user, or is it going through wholesalers? Or
Right now we have inventory, yes, sir. We have our oil product, and we're also, now, to be perfectly honest, we're still formulating our formulas to have them be exactly the way we want them to be. There's a lot of different options and a lot of different things people are doing in this industry, and to really have that product that is the best product for athletes. We're finalizing our beverage formulas. We have our manufacturing set up. But our distribution channels include, we have multiple distributors that have already contacted us. We have an exclusive distribution contract in the East Coast with our distributor out of New Jersey. They're all over the country and the world. So we have extensive distribution contracts in place pending, and we have a e-commerce marketing strategy that through Spotify and Kevin Harrington that is the numbers are staggering as to how much of this we can sell quickly with just an investor coming in and helping us with some inventory and finalizing where we're at.
So if I get a clarity, I mean, it looks like you got some players that could help, distribute the product. We're targeting athletes. I mean, is it all athletes, professional athletes, or any athletes? Like, where would they purchase the product from the distributor? Where is there, is it a supplement that will be found in a GNC, a Whole Foods, independent type of store?
Yeah, the target market really is healthy people that want to be healthy. As people are into sports, our marketing strategy is particularly to target boxing matches, NASCAR events, various sporting events, concerts. People that really want to live a energetic, healthy lifestyle. They're the ones that we're looking to target, and they're the long term. We've identified that they're really the long term market that's going to be here to stay. And the distribution that we have in place is, yes, it's absolutely GNC. We have exclusive distribution contract with GNC, Publix, Kroger. There's the U.S. government. there's international contracts also out of Spain, Australia. There's Denmark. Just the distribution is incredible. We just have to.
You got these channels. They're already set. It just needs that they need money to support to fill the. Do they have these stores are waiting for product, so to speak, or?
Exactly. Yeah, they're Kroger. They have 3,500 different grocery store locations, yeah. and the hemp products are in there currently. They're just waiting for to buy from us out of inventory.
Okay. Yeah. Now, tell me what, because I'm going to need to look at some more information, obviously, because I don't have. The only thing I had was just a summary, but I'd like to look at some more information, financials, a deck. But what makes your organization compelling in this market? Not what makes it unique in itself, because there's a lot of people out there manufacturing, stuff from hemp, or they have hemp farms. Tell me what makes it compelling. Because from what I gather, you have your own farms in Colorado. Is that where it's coming from?
We do have farming in Colorado, yes, sir. Our primarily right now, where we're focused on is with our manufacturers. We have manufacturing going on out of the Dallas, Texas area for our oils. We have manufacturing going on out of LA for our hemp water. And so utilizing these manufacturer relationships, formulators, that's where the rubber meets the road, because we have our formulas tight. The flavor is so important. The packaging is really important. We want to have our water bottles are shrink wrapped with a nice label.
Got it.
That's key.
Is the drinks, the beverages, are they like they're like a kind of like a Gatorade type, flavors, that type of thing with?
Exactly. They're similar. They're somewhat similar to Gatorade. Just they're all natural flavors. They're clear. So they're not technically going to be a beverage. We'd like to have them be a water product that's flavored. So that seems to be the most in line with our vision for what it is that we're putting together with our formulators. It looks like we're going to be at about 5 milligrams nano size hemp infused beverages.
Got it. Okay. Well, like I said, that market's a very competitive market, right? Everyone's trying to vie for space on shelves at stores. So comes down to what makes it compelling. You mentioned something about the athletes. You're a former NASCAR driver. You got boxers. Is there going to be anybody like that can really be like from a marketing and branding standpoint that can really be that, like kind of like driving this to really be the differentiator? Because people obviously relate to athletes depending upon, again, where you're marketing. How's that look in terms of making something more compelling and standing out from the other types of supplements that may have hemp or CBD oil and that type of stuff in there?
Sure. Yeah. Well, a number of our founders, our current shareholders, are championship boxers currently fighting. We have a fight coming up in later this month on the 28th. It's at the Staples Center with our business partner Fabian Maidana. So we're going to be at the event. We're going to be endorsing. Well, we have these championship boxers that are endorsing our products. So we bring our marketing attention to these events with T-shirts and with sponsorships and with nationally televised events that further get our name out there, and that brings credibility to our products because they are, we're held to really high standards to be accepted and to be preferred by championship boxers.
All right, and just a couple more questions, and I'll have you I'll give you some information where to send. So right now, the money that you have into this company is all through, I guess, either the people that are that you mentioned that put their own money in, correct?
We have two investors that have invested. We do have one lead investor, so we have raised some money. So there's some shares that have been sold, and there's also money that have been put in out of pocket.
Got it. Okay. And then how much are you looking to raise for this? Is this for in terms of getting a certain amount of product that can be distributed to certain areas, like this major distributor out in New Jersey?
To start off, we would like to have the ask be $100,000, and that would include 2 million shares ownership in the company, and that would get our beverages in the hands of the distributors. That would get our sales locked in, and our capital campaign, our company with traction. The majors have their close eye on companies like ours, and exit strategy on down the road it's very lucrative by way of Coca-Cola or Pepsi. These guys are looking to in the very near future buy out small companies like ours for major money. So the exit strategy is there 3-5 years down the road once we really have traction and distribution.
All right. So here's what if you can do for me, everything you've given me, obviously you probably have it laid out in a deck, executive summary. I'd like to get some information on that so I can take a look at it, see where I could help you either through, my company or people I know. I'd like to get some information, but probably won't be able to do it in the time frame here, but to get some more information on your competitive set, people, because obviously this is a very competitive market right now. Everyone's vying for certain space. So to get some information on that, and then what's really making you more compelling in terms of not only your formula and your ingredients, or but also the way you're really connecting and really making yourself compelling to those stores that rather pick your products than say somebody else's.
Yeah, but happy to show you that our branding we're really proud of the work that we've done for our branding with our Rise brand product, our Rise hemp oil products, our Rise water. I want to show you all that. We have a deck. We have a business plan. I'll send that to you so you can review it.
Yeah, I'll give you my email that you could send it to. It's Chris, CHRIS at ChristopherSalem.com. If you send it there, I could take a look at it briefly over the weekend and see what I can do to see if I can come up with. I mean, are you looking for one single investor? Are there options? You mentioned 2 million shares. Is there, options for convertible loans or convertible bridge loans, that type of thing? Multiple investors or crowdfunding, that type of thing?
There are many options along those lines. We're open to negotiating those terms, and we do have our eye on crowdfunding, so that may happen in the near future.
Okay.
I want to see where this partnership goes with Kevin Harrington, and kind of work side by side with him and you to have this large size capital campaign be a success as we go forward.
Kevin's going to be working, what he said, marketing. He wants to get involved in the marketing side.
Oh yeah, he sees big opportunity in the e-commerce side of this, direct sales through probably Shopify.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I would agree with that because I think it's a very competitive market trying to get it into stores. I'm not saying that you can't, don't go, but it's a tough market. There's so many products going, in, and you got to have, either you got to have strong connections into those major stores, unless these distributors have that. And if they do, that's to your advantage. But nonetheless, that's a tough, but e-commerce, if done right, with the right marketing and branding and influence strategy, that's something I get involved in is influence strategy, value statements and stuff like that. That could really make a difference for you guys.
Yeah, we're excited about that e-commerce side and that exclusive distribution contract with our distributor in New Jersey is no joke. We've been speaking with them for months, and they're just saying, they said, we've already got it sold. Just sell it to us from inventory and it's sold.
Got it.
So it's good. There's a big demand for this product.
Send me that when you can today, and I'll take a look at it. And mention anything about Kevin in there too. That'll be great. So it reminds me, and then I'll take a look at it and see where I can help in any way here. And at least it'll have me on the radar. So in the event, if I see some other things that could help you, I'll be able to send those along to you. But the goal will be is to look at it and see if this is something that would be of interest to either my organization or others that I know of in terms of investors, individual investors, investment groups, those types of people. So in terms of VC money, are you obviously looking to, even though VCs can be great, sometimes early in the game, that well, in this case, VCs may not show interest until there's some kind of evidence of traction, but sometimes you don't want to sell too short either, So you're looking just right now, angel investors right now, right?
We have spoken to some VC companies, large capital campaigns. You know, we were putting together a deal with a group that wanted to just make this the dominant company overnight, and they want majority ownership. They want stiff terms.
That's the thing. That's the problem. What's going to happen? You're going to sell you because I'm part owner of an app that's in the health and wellness segment that detects sickness in the body. And we're working with, right now we're in discussions with Apple, with IBM Watson, with J&J, Janssen Pharmaceuticals. And a VC has already wanted to come in and buy us. But the thing is, that just like you said, we would be selling short. We'd be shortchanging ourselves. We turned them away for right now. So the thing is, that's going to be important to something like me, because a VC, might see the opportunity, but they're going to get it for pennies on the dollar, nothing, and then end up, selling it, in a short period of time. And that's the reason why I wanted to, see, because that's what they're looking to do. And a lot of times, unless it's not making any money at all, they may not even give you the time of day. But again, if they see promise and there's some evidence, it's a good and bad thing. Put it that way.
Yeah. We're pretty optimistic about the angel investors that we're currently speaking with, and this is a pretty popular industry to have on a crowdfunding website. We've set ourselves up to be able to qualify to go crowdfunding. So that's
I got
awesome.
another source for you that I could refer you to for that. They're based in Utah. So send me that information when you can. I have meetings all the rest of the day, so I won't be able to see it today, but definitely over the weekend, going into early next week, definitely. And then we'll see what I could do to provide some feedback for you. And then you put an executive summary, a deck, any other information that really speaks to me about your values as a company, a value statement, that type of thing. Because that's the stuff this is what I help companies on anyway. So if I see that, I may be able to even help you guys there as well, get a more clear to get a clear vision. You might have your vision statement, but get really clear on your values as it relates to your vision statement and the audience you're serving.
Yeah, well, the story as to how all this is unfolding is key. So yeah, welcome any feedback that you may see on that.
Absolutely. All right, so feel free to send that, and we'll go from there.
Okay, great talking with you, sir.
Thank you, Tom. Bye-bye.
Bye.